Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are on number day 11 of solving Python OOPS question. So far we have done so many questions, and yet another I have another question prepared for you for day number 11. So guys, just before starting with this question, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. So if you are very new to this playlist, so I encourage you guys to please go through each and every question from the beginning. If you are a beginner and if you are very new to object oriented programming system, you can check my series or playlist from beginning. So if you see my playlist from beginning, you will have an idea of how to begin with object oriented programming questions, and this playlist is meant for those who are struggling with object oriented programming. I and you are simultaneously developing our object oriented programming question ability to solve and building logic simultaneously. So each day I prepare different questions for you, and I have already defined what is this tutorial is all about. So guys, just let's start this tutorial. And just before starting, I encourage you guys to please solve it on your own, and if you are unable to solve this question, I will help you out. So you can just start it on your own, and if you are not able to solve it, you can follow my method of solving the question. So let's see what question asks us. The question says create a class called email client with attributes username and password. Implement a method called send email that takes its recipient's email address and and the message content as parameters. Okay, and prints out a message stating that the email has been sent successfully. Create an instance of the class with a sample username and password. Test the send email by method by calling it with the recipient's email address and a message content. So guys, we did question on play list as well. So this question is not a list question. However, it's a very good question to practice our object oriented programming question. So let's start this question. First of all, we will be seeing that what is the name of the class. So let's define the class name as email client, that it's already mentioned in the question, client. And next we have to define the attributes of our class. So in definite we will be taking our attributes, so that would be username and password. So these two attributes we'll be taking here, uh, which the question asks us. So self dot username is equals to username, self dot password is equals to password. Now we have defined the attributes which were asked us to do. uh, Now we have to create a method called send email. So this name has already been defined, so you do not have to worry about the naming the method. So you just have to copy paste, or you can type it manually by seeing it. Now in this method, first of all we have to take self, and then we have to take the parameter which they are asking us. So what parameter they are asking us, that it takes recipient's email address and the message content as parameters. So two parameters we have to take. First is email address. So uh, send email that it takes in the recipient's email address. Okay, so we have to take only message content as parameters. So email address, we will be taking email address as or we can say that recipients email address, and second is message content. Alright, these two parameters they have asked us to put in the method which we are going to which we are creating actually. Now what else they are saying is, in this method what logic we have to apply. The logic we are gonna apply here is this, is that print out a message stating that the email has been sent successfully. All right, so we have to we have to print out a message stating. So what we will be saying, print print what? The message has been sent successfully. Now in this parameter we have to take in this method we have taken two parameters. Let's check what they are asking from these two parameters, so if they have mentioned anything about the parameters or not. So if implement a method called email address send email, implement a method called send email, and it takes in the recipient email address and the message content as parameters. Now next they ask us to and print out some message stating that the email has been sent successfully. Now what they are asking us to create an instance of the class with sample username and password. Test the email send email method by calling it with the recipient email address and a message content. Now we do not have to put anything else in the what in our method. Now what we have to do, we have to create an instance of the class. So how do we create an instance of the class? We can just create, like, say we have email client as email client is xyz client. All right, you can name any name as a email client. Let's say xyz is email client, and in that we have to take two parameters. So we will be saying is equals to email client. In this we have to take two parameters, that would be our attributes. Let's say we have to take username here, so let's say the username is Arsalan Ahmed, and password is, let's say you can put any password. Let's say password is the password. All right, password at the rate 123 is the password of the xyz client. Now we have created our instance, right? I hope you have understood till now. And if I want to print the username, what they are saying, if you want to print the username, what you will be doing here is you will be saying print xyz dot print xyz dot. Please comment in the comment section what we'll be writing next. So if you have written that we will be writing dot username, then you are correct. Now let's run this code and see that we have got the username as Arsalan Ahmed. And similarly we can put we can just print out the password as well, client xyz dot password, and it will give me password at the rate 123. All right, as you can see that we have got the password too. Now what next is they are calling is test the email send email. So now we have to test the send email method by calling it with the recipient address, email address, and the message content. All right, now we have to print, means we have to call actually, because we will not be printing it because it's already been printed in the method, so we will be just calling it. So if I call it xyz dot client xyz client dot send email, and in this we have to take two parameters. First parameter would be recipient's email address. Let's say it's arsalan at the rate gmail.com. It's our recipient's email address. And now let's say the message content is, let's say I am a good boy. That's my message content. Now if I print it, you will see that I will be getting a message as the message has been sent successfully. You see that I have the message as the message has been sent successfully. So that's how it works. So that's all they are asking the question, and they say that test the send email method by calling with the recipient's email and message content. So guys, this is what they ask us in the question. What if we want to, means if we are not getting the recipient's email address or message content, right? We do not know them. What is the, we do not know even after printing that what is the recipient's message or the recipient's email address, right? But we do know what it has, the message has been sent successfully, but we do not know that what is the recipient's email address. Either we do not know what's the message content, right? So if we want to print this, how do we gonna do this is we just have to make some changes. However, they're not asking in us to make make such changes. But if in case they ask us how do we gonna tackle such problems, let's discuss this as well. So let's print this, and for printing just press Control plus slash, control, hold control and press slash, it will be printed. Now if I want to print the message recipient's email address, so I want to say that the message has been sent successfully from the recipient, uh, recipient, PIENT, recipient, and recipient is self dot, sorry, it would be recipient as well, not self. We will not put self here. Recipient, PIENTS, recipient's email address, or we can just copy this and paste it here. Alright, and we can say that we have to also put the f string here, because in this we just have to put the f string to make it dynamic. So this is how f string works. And the message has been sent successfully from the recipient email address, and the message content was message content. Now let's run this. You will see the change I have made. So this is the change we are getting. So the message was sent successfully from the recipient arsalan@gmail.com, and the message content was I am a good boy. Guys, if I want to print this, if I want to print this in a inverted comma, right now see these two are I want the email address and the message content I want in the inverted comma. How I am gonna do this? It's very simple, I know, but many of you just won't be able to solve it. I want to this the thing this written here is the email address, recipient email address, and I am a good boy in the curly in the inverted commas. So how I'm gonna do this? So guys, it's simple. I can just make sure that I put double inverted comma here, and instead of taking it this way, I can just put single inverted comma, and then put again single inverted comma here, and I will get my outcome. You see that now I have getting it in the inverted commas. Alright, so this was all in the question, guys. I hope that you understood this question. So guys, if you know the answer, let me see your knowledge. That if you know the answer, please comment in the comment section that why we haven't put the self here. And I will see that how many of you are able to solve this question, that why we are not putting self inside the these two parameters inside these the recipient's email address and message content. Why we are not taking self here? Means I hope that you understood the question, why we are not taking self here. However, we do take self inside a class, but why we are not taking this here? Why we are not taking here as well in message content or recipient's email address? Why we are not taking? Please do comment in the comment section why we are not taking. I will be looking after the your beautiful answers. So this was all for today on day number 11, and we will be making it more interesting, more challenging for you guys, and it will be a more interesting tutorial further. So guys, this was all for today. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.